Coshocton, and welcome back to Now You're Talking with me, Jessie Marcinkiewicz. And remember, every Wednesday we go live at 10 o'clock in the morning on www.coshoctontv.com, Coshocton's online TV station. Now, since we've been doing Now You're Talking, we've had various guests on about trying to make a better you or a healthier you. And another way to make a better or healthier you is with my new guest on for this week. I have Emily Shurtz, and Emily is with Shurtz Chiropractic and Acupuncture. And Emily, welcome to Now You're Talking.
Good morning, Jessie.
Good morning. And Emily, can you tell me more about what is acupuncture?
Okay, so I get this question all the time. Acupuncture is a form of complementary medicine that dates back 5,000 years. I mean, they've been using this in China for everything forever. And what it basically is the use of needles placed in strategic areas to help promote relaxation and well-being.
And that's why we have you on here today, because we want to learn how to relax. Stress seems to be very bad on our bodies. You know, of course, it causes us back problems. It gives us health problems. If we don't have the right nutrition, our body is really going to be out of whack, and we're not going to have the energy to accomplish our day-to-day tasks that we need to do. And so with the stress, how is acupuncture helping with the stress?
Well, first, let's, think about what stress really is. Stress is just our body's interpretation of perceived harm. It can be real or it can be, thought up in our minds, but stress is stress. It's our body preparing ourselves to basically run away. It's our fight or flight state of mind. And so we'll get increased heart rate. We'll get quickening of our breathing. We'll feel anxious. Our muscles will tighten up. And that's where a lot of times that chronic tension of our muscles being tight, we can't quite relax. And so acupuncture works by when you take a needle and, stick it in one of the acupuncture points, it releases endorphins. Endorphins are neurotransmitters that kind of make us happy. They make us feel good. Nitrous oxide is released, and that causes the muscles to relax. So we get that state of euphoria almost.
That sounds really pleasant. I love a state of euphoria.
It really is. And people say, wait a minute.
Needles, they're needles. My back, state of euphoria.
Yeah, you can't get relaxation out of needles, but you really can. It's impressive, but it's one of those things that you have to try before you really understand.
Or before you really can criticize it.
Or yes. But there's other components that we pull into the acupuncture treatment also. There are different ways to relax through meditation, just clearing your mind, visualizing a beautiful image, music, soothing sounds, aromatherapy, lavender and geranium are commonly used to reduce stress. I like eucalyptus oil and spearmint. It kind of relaxes you while clearing your mind a little bit on those really hectic days. So we incorporate a lot of those into the environment while you're getting your acupuncture treatment.
And it sounds like some of those things you could do in your office. We can, have the music or try to clear our minds, or we can also do the aromatherapy in our office. What other things can we do in the office if we're starting to feel our back, the neck and the muscles in the back beginning to tense up?
Some of the best things to do for stress are free, and so you can really do them anywhere. If you're sitting in the office, you can just take a little time out for yourself and sit there and focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose for the count of 3 and out through your mouth for the count of 3. Like I said, visualize that picture. You can pick up geranium oil or lavender scented oil from a lot of the natural health food stores. They're usually about $4 to $8 a bottle, and you can dab it on your wrists or behind your ears, or just carry the vial and smell it. Or the music, like you said. There's also just a little bit of stretching does wonders for the body while you're in the office.
Are there any kind of stretching moves that are better for others to try to get our back to relax?
Yes. There's one, I can demonstrate it for you. It's called Bruegger's Positional Release. So if you're sitting down, you can kind of come to the front of your chair. Okay, and so at first, I want you to take your shoulder blades, roll your shoulders back, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pretty uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now take a deep breath in, let it all out, relax, and drop those shoulders. Do you feel some of the tension kind of melting away in your neck and low back?
I do.
And so you can do that repeatedly, and that's one of the best ones.
Okay. Is there another one that you have to recommend? Not to put you on the spot or anything, Emily.
A lot of people carry tension in their neck and shoulders.
Right.
That's typically the worst. A lot of us work on the computers. And so another one is it's kind of silly, but you kind of give yourself a chicken wing.
Okay.
So you grab, so this is my left hand. I grab my right hand.
Okay.
So we stick out our chicken wing. Okay.
My chicken wing out far enough?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you can look up and look down, and you'll really feel it stretch.
You really do feel it stretch.
And you can do that on both sides.
Because it always feels when you're stressed out, it gets right here because you try to rub it and it's just so tight.
It's
and
very
you're always
tight.
looking for ways to and it gives you headaches and it causes other back problems.
One of the best things to combat stress, chronic stress, is exercise. Even if we're in the office, if you can take a break and just walk around your office for 10 minutes, focusing on your breathing, just trying to clear your mind and put everything else on the back burner for those 10 minutes or so. We recommend 30 minutes of exercise, and it can just be walking about 3 to 4 times a week, because exercise also releases those endorphins that we were talking about to give you relief, and diet plays a huge role in stress. A lot of us, we can be stress eaters. When we're really stressed out, we either want to eat a lot or we don't eat at all. Foods rich in vitamin C combat the cortisol, that's the stress hormone. So we really want to make sure that we're getting plenty of vitamin C on a daily basis, and it also helps boost our immunity, because a lot of people don't realize that they're stressed when they're getting chronic colds and flus and just seem to be sick and tired all the time, chronic aches and pains all the time. Our green leafy vegetables like spinach work wonders because you get a good healthy dose of magnesium, and magnesium helps relax our muscles also.
All right. Well, Emily Shurtz is at, gotta get this right, Shurtz Chiropractic, say that a million times, and Acupuncture outside of West Lafayette. And can you tell me more about what else you do there? I try and do with my patients kind of whole body wellness care. So we take into consideration their stress levels. That's where a lot of the acupuncture comes in, their chronic health conditions. I do nutritional counseling. I do chiropractic, a lot of hands-on techniques. One thing that really seems to work for chronic stress is called neuromuscular re-education, where we do a lot of stretching and strengthening of the muscles to try and get them in check, to kind of just ease everything a little bit. All right. Emily, anything else that you would like to add?
Not really off the top of my head.
All right. Well, you gave us a lot of great information, a lot of stuff I didn't know about with stress and the endorphins and things like that. And the stretching is awesome, because a lot of people, they sit at their desk all day long and the tension just builds and builds and builds.
Just get up and move. It's the best resource we have, and it's free.
And it's free, and we like free. Well, thanks again for watching Now You're Talking with me, Jessie Marson Cabbage, and you are watching CoshoctonTV.com, Coshocton's online TV station.